Hello everyone, it's Constance. I just wanted to give all of you an update on what has gone on with my mother and some other issues with the family. At my last video, I stated that she was in the hospital and being transferred to a rehabilitation center. They did the biopsy on her shoulders. She has cysts on her shoulders because they couldn't quite get to the one on the breast. And that came back as cancer. She got taken to a hospital that's a half hour away from where she lives, which is closer to my sister Cheyenne and her best friend Dawn. The prognosis wasn't looking good. The tumor on her cheek was getting bigger. Her appetite was non-existent. And she was starting to think about the care that she was going to receive. And that care was going to be hospice care. She was ready to go. And we respected that. So it took a couple days. We went up last Wednesday to see her as she was being transferred back to the rehab facility for hospice care. She was plunky, spunky, and very hopeful that she still had some time left. Her sister Penny had a years-long battle with cancer and unfortunately succumbed last October. So Mom was definitely thinking she still got a little bit of fight in her. And it was good to see the optimism. It was good that Cheyenne and I were both there, as we've been estranged for years. And of course my husband Derek was there, and Shai's best friend Dawn, and her daughter Jade. So it was a little bit of a grueling experience because getting her transferred from the hospital back to the rehabilitation center, there was a lot of ins and outs between hospice nurses, regular nurses. So it wasn't absolute quality time, but there was some quality time, and Mom's disposition was great. I believe it was one of her final wishes to see her children together, which got to happen. And Shai and I seemingly got along really well. She gave us some money because we're financially struggling, and we're an hour and a half away, so that's 2 hours away from where Mom was in hospice. So it takes more for us to get up there than where Shai lives only 15 minutes away. So we were exchanging information back and forth via text and calls, and had a few little heart-to-hearts, and that was great. It made me feel so much better because I've missed my sister. Then I got the call 3 days later that Mom had passed away in her sleep. It still hasn't quite hit me yet. Yesterday, Derek and I were supposed to go up to help Shy and Dawn clean out Mom's apartment. We didn't have to worry about the big furniture. The complex said that they would take care of that. There were a few items I wanted of my mom's. And I've been struggling with my DID for quite some time now. On the daily, ever since Mom went into the hospital. Aside what I deal with in general. And yesterday morning, I had switched personalities. And Derek got a hold of Shy, and they've been communicating rather well, and said that we weren't going to be able to make it up. And that led into an all-out war between Shy, Dawn, and Derek. Some pretty heated words were exchanged. And then I got a message from Cheyenne, which was really harsh and disrespectful, and basically said she doesn't want a relationship with me anymore. So that was kind of a twist of the knife, because we were getting along so well, and it was basically told to Derek that Shy did her part for Mom's wishes and got along with us. So I don't know if I'm going to be getting the belongings that I want from my mom's. I don't know if I'm going to get my share of her ashes. I'm in a really tough place right now. Like, not only did I lose my mom, but I lost my sister all over again. Because I thought that we were going to be rebuilding. But she did it just for the sake of Mom. And she dead named me. I think that pisses me off almost as much as everything else. She knows about my transition, which has been almost 3 years. And she's had no problem calling me Constance or using my correct pronouns. So for her to do that really made me feel awful, which I think was her intention. So I think the biggest takeaway that I can get from this is that if somebody is unwilling to be a part of your life, you can always hold out hope that that will change, but don't put any expectations on yourself for that to happen. Love and light to you all.